What's going on? Hello. Green, hello, good morning. Yannick's in the house. Dominic, good to see you back. Mark, good morning. Wutro, hello. Actually, that was a little bit of an American accent. Wutro. You're good. Hello. Marco, welcome. Good to see you. Dan, past Lucid 150k. Wow. 13 days. That is excellent. 13 days, 150k. That is amazing, Dan. That's a very good job. Absolutely great. Dave, happy Friday to you too and everybody. Ollie, hey, welcome back. Welcome, Ollie. How's everybody doing? How was Asia's session? How was Asia's session? Curryfish Bowl, hello. Okay, let's just go over some chart stuff, right? First of all, okay, there's nothing here. This is Asia high here. We have an Asia high right up there. It's 350, quite close, to be honest. What do you guys think? It's actually close. 350. Picked up liquidity from here. How about this one wants to go higher? Looks good. We'll see. We shall see. Just a second. All right. Mahavir, hello. Good morning. Randall, welcome back. No trades? Well, at least you can, if you could see the outcome, that's already a good thing. You saw where it was going. Still holding one. Starter plus 50k. Let's go. I mean, the starter plus was a good deal. I mean, it's a good account. But hey, the core flex is going to end, by the way, today. I think our CEO at MyFundedFutures tweeted that it's going to end today on Friday. The core promo. Oh, Dominic, I'm sorry to hear that. My gosh. I wish her well. I really do. I hope she gets better. Oh, Asia low. Yeah. Asia low would be here. Previous day low is actually Asia low, which is 162. So previous day low, Asia low would be 162 to be exact. 2 evals yesterday. Oh, don't worry about it, Yannick. It's in the cards. What time do you see? Oh, I usually look for anything after 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. I know many of you guys are looking for the 6 p.m. reset. I'm looking for anything around or after 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. You know, Tokyo Open or Sydney Open. Hold on, Sydney Open, Tokyo Open here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's what I'm technically looking for. Usually. So, let's see what's going on. We had some nice moves here. It might want to go lower. Could be a bit of a chop session here. I mean, Asia high is quite close. It was pushing, having a hard time, and picking up some liquidity here, but maybe it just wants to go through. There's a zone here at 287. Not really sure. Not really sure if it wants to go through, but we'll see. Hold on a second, I'm kind of checking something here. $8 p.m. till, well, somewhere around 1-ish. You know, usually by that time we should be seeing where the market wants to move for pre-London session. Robert, good morning. Zacromancer, I think you should keep that. Yeah. I mean, I would keep it. It wasn't a bad deal. It was a good deal, actually. I think it was a good deal. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if this one wants to push it to that 350 now. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It's not far, actually. $300, yeah, 350 would be a nice area to go to. But who knows? Still 20 points in London session, you never know. Do we have any news? Oh, sorry, not here. Any news? Okay, nothing special. Nothing special. Yeah, it could be, Randall. Caesar, hello, guten Morgen. Kind of an interesting area for sure up here. Let's see what's the level at the mini. Yeah, 49.75. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Pretty much could be ranging all the way. Still have 50 minutes until London opens, so anything can happen. Kind of an interesting price range here, that's for sure. Anyway, if it wants to go lower, and I have no zones here, it could be going all the way down here to the 278 to pick up some orders. I think it can definitely go. But nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else I see here. Check that time frame. Yeah, could be better to wait for a pullback. Yeah, sellers are really trying to hold it here and push it down. It's hard to determine what's the plan here. All right, we're just gonna wait then. We are just going to wait then. Hey, Romeo, hello there. The legendary, everybody is legendary. Yeah, Peter, a little bit shady moves here in this range. Gotta wait to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, lots of gaps all around the place. It doesn't really mean too much, Dave. I mean, if we have so many fair value gaps all around the place, we can just guess which one is going to come first, especially after a range like this. So quick look on gold, also ranging. Yeah, not much is happening so far. What is ES doing? ES also ranging. Okay, nothing on ES. I thought that it wants to go higher. Yeah, not much is going on. Really. Not much. This one can easily go down and sweep some liquidity below the 280s. I wouldn't be surprised at all on that. On a quick drop. Flip short, yeah. It's difficult to find proper position here. Thought it's to calculate retrace point where I can drop. I'm just looking for fair value gaps, Peter. No, for example, I'm not using I mean, yeah, I'm aware that many traders using Fibonacci methods and Fibonacci numbers. For example, I'm not using it. Sometimes I do look for the 50% retracement level for some certain swings or fair value gaps. That's it, basically, but not really. Stanley, any good drawdown comeback story? Well, I had the usual story, just like everybody else, I think, in trading, like, you know, recovering an account only just a few dollars from blowing up the funded account in a drawdown, and it actually, the trade shifted and eventually it went to profit, so that was a bit of a miracle. But also I had two, I mean, when my funded futures were having the daily loss limit on the starter accounts, I had a funded account that I had 3 daily loss limits being hit on the funded stage. So I hit the daily loss limit 3 times and I managed to take 4 withdrawals from the same exact account, despite the fact that I hit the daily loss limit. And once I was like $200 something away from blowing up the account, and I still managed to bring it back and took payouts from the same account. So I think that was quite a success story for that account. Yeah, better to wait, Randall. It's better to wait, it seems like. Who knows? Maybe until London we'll see something. It's really hard to predict anything in this market right now. Yeah, that rocks. Yeah, it was a little bit scary though. But yeah, obviously I had to go with one micro then. One micro trades. It was a little bit intense. I mean, I had to really be careful and cherry pick the trades, but it was good. Again, the market to retracement. Well, it's not every, so you don't use every single fair value gap as a retracement point or level of area or zone. So it's not just about that. But I understand. I don't think that fair value gaps are meant to be only used for that, but Mr. Brion, hello. Next session, gold and NQ are correlated again. Yeah, it's kind of strange how NQ and gold is kind of acting up nowadays. But anyway, we'll see. Missed the move yesterday. Well, don't worry, there's always a next move around the corner. I don't know if it's going up or not. We have an Asia high there, but I feel like it could be just sweeping some lows any second. We don't know. It's really hard to predict right now. Around 15 points away from Asia high, but NQ is, you know, NQ is NQ, likes to play dirty. Yeah, I remember Dominic. Yeah. That was a nice chart. Yeah. Ooh, banana, hello. Oh, you were asking it's going up. Well, who knows? Yeah. Already on Monday. Nice. Let's see, below current position, you have 4 different 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah, well, we have, this has been mitigated. We have 1, 2, 3. Well, I wouldn't be using, so currently this one has been mitigated, right? This one has been mitigated by that candle or taken, so orders were taken. Also, this one, orders were taken here. This one is still somewhat good because orders have not been taken here. And also we have this one. Now, which one to take, right? That's the big question. It depends on what you're looking for. What are you anticipating currently? You know, it all depends on that. What is it that you're looking for in the current situation? Because the range is so tight here, it could be just like it only goes down here with the wick because the distance is not too far. It's very close. It's like 25 points. There's no reason to try to, I mean, yes, it can go down here, but I feel like if it goes down here, it could be just taking orders and going up. So you gotta wait for the reaction in these fair value gaps. How is the market going to react in these fair value gaps? You know, candlestick patterns. I'm not talking about Fibonacci retracements or anything. I'm just talking about pure price action. Like, what kind of candles are going to develop here? Is it going to go sideways? Is it going to be some sort of a bullish engulfing pattern, or I don't know, a displacement with the down, you know, inverting this fair value gap with another displacement? Who knows? That's what we don't know. That's why it's difficult. You wait for the price action to develop. Also, if it gets down here, what's going to happen? You're kind of watching for the candles. What are they going to do? I mean, actually, you just need to observe what's going on in these fair value gaps and look for certain patterns, maybe on the lower time frame, on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Look for, you know, what the market is really trying to do actually. Interesting. It seems like it wants to go for that Asia high, but you never know. You just never know. But it does seem like it wants to go for it. Cyril, hello there. I'm ranked 3200 in the trade. Wow. 3200 in the competition. That is amazing, Dan. That is amazing. Congratulations. Wow. That is awesome, dude. That is great. That is pure awesomeness. Okay, let's by the way, I'm kind of checking what's happening here on NQ. I mean, it tried to go for that Asia high. Now it's pulling back to a fair value gap. The distance, the problem on this scenario is that the distance is very small. Like you would think that, okay, it will go through Asia session, but it just stopped. Both the micro and the mini, it did not go higher. So it's kind of interesting. And now look at the reaction. Wow. Didn't go through those levels. That's quite amazing. You would have thought that it is going to go through those Asia highs, and it just didn't. Interesting. And now look at it. It might be just going down and taking liquidity from this other fair value gap. This is absolutely crazy. Look at that. Yeah. Could be the case here. What a reversal here. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. It can go all the way down to this fair value gap at 303. Almost like a bearish breaker thing. What is down there? Hold on a second. Yeah, easily it can go down. Kind of watching. I mean, can there be a possible scalp opportunity here to that? What's that level? 303, 304. What's down there on the 5 minute? There is a level at 304. Could be going lower. Or could be reversing now and trying to take the Asia low again. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading the chat for a minute here. Hey, K-Bell, good to see you. Oh, YMNES took to Asia. Okay, so that could be that possible SMT situation, right? Trade Delicious, good morning. Martin, hello. Good morning. Interesting. Interesting price action, that's for sure. So the first, I mean, the only fair value gap that could be holding some liquidity is down here. Let's see the low. 303.50 on the micro, or it might want to go back again for the Asia high. Very tricky. Very, very, very tricky. And it has to go through this 307. I don't know. We're just trying to figure out this range. It's almost impossible to know for sure. Like, where does it want to go? If retail is holding a lot of long positions to go through Asia high, it could be squeezing them down into that fair value gap. So in this case, that would be a target. But I guess it could be a reversal too. Very, very dirty move from NQ, I would say. Very dirty. Yeah, I don't know. The market is playing very tricky this morning. It's very, very tricky. Tricky and dirty. Yeah, it's really the guessing game, especially when you're in a range. Especially when we're in this range. How's the NQ on the 5 minute? There's a low at, okay, also 303.50. I don't know. Can go either way. Yeah, nobody knows. Just gotta wait and see. I mean, if it goes higher, it has to go through that 49 sooner or later. Sooner or later. If I reset my account, I have 1 month. Yeah, if you reset your account, that's not going to change your subscription, your rebuild date. So you're still going to get rebilled at the same time you originally purchased the account. So the reset is not going to do anything. You're still, so if you have like 1 week until the rebill, the reset is not going to change that. Okay, it's not changing that. Too much coffee. Hello, you're going to short. Let's see. I think it can go down very easily to that fair value gap, but you know, we're still in the range. It failed to go for Asia high. I don't know if it's gonna go for it again or not. That's a big question. Very hard to predict. but we'll see. Just gotta wait and see. Pretty much in the range. I guess it's trying. It's trying in some way. So, who knows? Yeah, we just have to wait. We have no clue what NQ wants to do in this morning. I'm also just trying to guess this situation, like which liquidities does it want to take first? Yeah. MyFundedFutures is working normal in Slovenia. Is it not restricted? I hope it's not, because last time I checked, Slovenia was on the banned countries list for MyFundedFutures, but I hope it's not. I hope they changed it. All right. So we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. Well, it could be waiting or going sideways until New York. So, you know, the 15-minute, 5-minute, it also definitely looks like we're just ranging here. No real moves. It's really hard to predict. I don't know. We might just have to wait, maybe until even 4 a.m. Eastern Standard to see some sort of a direction. It not just the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 15-minute, every time frame looks awful. I almost feel like not even willing to trade at all, not even a slightest bit in this London session. It's just so terrible, so messed up. Absolutely messed up. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just wait. It doesn't seem like that we will be able to get out from this sideways action anytime soon. Yeah, this is the perfect account blowing price action. Absolutely. Background music, it's AI synthwave something, so it has no title. It's AI is doing the music because of copyright issues of YouTube. You know, you never know these days, so it's better to have some copyright free music. So this is AI. It's suno.com. Suno, that's yeah, suno.com. Actually, that's it. So I'm using suno.com for AI music. Yeah, Suno. Yeah. That's what I'm using for the background elevator music or AI music. You just type in whatever music you would like to listen, like lo-fi or heavy metal, rap, hip hop, whatever, synthwave, trance, techno, anything, and it's just going to play you or create that music. You're welcome. You are welcome. Camille, hello there. Suno means listen. Oh, nice. Good to know. Camille, how are you? Suno suspended services as it was hit with lawsuit. Their music is considered copyrighted as it was based on real music. Oh my gosh. Well, until they figure that out on a lawsuit and until there's going to be a case from that, let's just wait and see what's going to happen. I don't know. You never know. These days, I'm not even sure that even if you're just listening to elevator music or something like that, there's so many similar tones. I don't even know how these YouTube algorithms can 100% identify that that particular tone is copyright protected or something. I don't know. For example, Matt Cowart, my co-host from MyFundedTV, said that I should definitely, I mean, he said this to all of us, that we should use AI music generated because currently that's the safest way to go with YouTube. Currently, I must understate that. So currently that's the safest way, but who knows? It could be changing any moment. Just Google it. Oh. It could be having a sharp pullback. I would be not surprised at all. Bullish or bearish wedge pattern? Man, it's just surprise. I don't want to guess it, by the way. I don't know. Doing good. Kind of watching this absolutely great price action. So not much is happening. Just get a copyrighted music free to use and put copyright in the description. I try to actually the problem with the copyrighted music, I mean, so there are some artists on YouTube as well and Spotify that, so the system is actually not well established on YouTube. So if I'm going to use a song from an artist who has copyright, I can use it. I just have to email the artist, and that artist has to give permission to my channel to use his or her music. The problem is that YouTube, every single day, and I've been told that this is how YouTube works, for every single day, every single stream, YouTube is going to ask for the permission. So every single day, every single stream, I have to email the author to authorize my stream, my channel, to use his or her you know, music or songs. So that's just a pain in the butt. You have to repeat the process every single day and email the author. So it's just nonsense because there's no simpler way or other way to do it on YouTube. And even though if there's a YouTube mix that says copyright free, I tried that, by the way. I tried copyright free background music in the past couple of times, different authors. The problem is if the author decides, for example, 6 months from now or a year from now, that okay, I think I want to get copyrights from my music from now on. A few months from now, I'm going to get an email from YouTube that, hey, your content, which was at 2024 or 25 November 7, is not authorized for monetization because that's a copyright strike, because the author changed the copyright on the music that I used 6 months ago. So that's just a whole messed up crap. You just don't know what to do, how to apply the rules properly. It's just... Yes, and there are the basic Google songs, which every single streamer on planet Earth and the whole galaxy is listening, which is going to wash your brain cells in about a few days. I can also listen to that. So I thought that Suno is a perfect middle way, but it seems like it's just not gonna happen. Papacito, hello. Time for a coffee. Yeah, I'm having my coffee already. Let's go. Yeah, it's absolutely not practical. Absolutely not practical. So I'm done with the copyright free content on YouTube because it's a trap. You never know when there's going to be a change, and then my content is going to be demonetized because I used copyright protected music for like months or whatever. But then this is brand new information. Then now it seems like we cannot even use Suno. So what to use? We're gonna sing, you know, we're gonna do a singing contest live on stream. Maybe YouTube will not demonetize. Major publishers add their music into library and YouTube automatically finds it. There are libraries where you can buy one-time fee. They give you license. License stating you have lifetime right for use. I'm gonna look into that, by the way. I heard about that license thing. I haven't really dived into the details. But yes, I think I might look into that one. It could be an interesting scenario. But just use music from 1950s. That's actually a good idea. Oh, copyright on my voice. All right. Master your Korean songs on Suno for stream. It's actually quite funny. Yeah. Matt told me that they are having hours and hours of music on Suno, which is actually great because it should not. I don't know. This is some algorithmic stuff on YouTube. I'm not sure. At least we talked about something, because we cannot really talk about the market right now. I mean, look at this market. This is just not even tradable at all. It's definitely not something that we can trade. That's just so bad. So bad. Well, we still have time until London Open. I don't know if that so-called macro is going to do anything here. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I would be handling copyright strikes all over the place, and that would end up in completely demonetizing the channel, which is, by the way, not like the biggest deal. But yeah, I don't want to lose the monetization. I currently only make like $200 a month from my YouTube, from ad revenue. But the future plan is to create more and more content so I can pump that number up, at least to make $1,000 or more from the YouTube channel from ad revenue alone. So it would be really great to build the channel to get bigger, and I don't want to lose the monetization thing. But who knows? Who knows? This license size, they're very good. Oh, lifetime license. Okay, I'm going to be looking into that. Lifetime license. Sounds interesting. Well, if it's worth it, that's good, actually. Yeah, it's hard. Yes. And yeah, people think, I thought too, that it's quote unquote easy to make money from YouTube videos. No, it's not. So it depends, obviously, which niche are you streaming or creating content for. But you know, with a few thousand subscribers, you can barely make $100 or maybe $200 a month, and you still need to be super active every single week to upload valuable content. So interesting. This whole YouTube situation is very interesting. They told me, I spoke with some experts. Oh my gosh, it's Mullo. Oh, hello there. Oh my gosh. Jesus, Mullo.
What a week. Shot out to the man, the legend Tom Ty brother. $7kx for this week TPT Pro accounts. Blessed. Posted on your X and Discord, thank you.
Oh my gosh, Mullo, congratulations. $7,000 times for $28,000 from TPT Pro account. Jesus. Mullo is really printing it. Congratulations, man. I appreciate the donation. That is amazing. Amazing result. Congratulations, man. The real money printing machine. Randall, I've been on YouTube since 22. Vance, hello, good morning. Very nice. Excellent job, Mullo. Thank you so much for the 20 bucks. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. Yeah, we should just throw some darts, right? Mullo, congrats. That is 28k. Oh my gosh. From only TPT. We love Take Profit Trader as well. That is amazing job. Absolutely amazing. I didn't show you anything, man. I'm just, you know, trying to figure this out along the way as well. But you definitely know something. It's how things are going. Congratulations again. I'm still kind of grinding slowly to get that 10k per month, and Mullo is just pulling out 28k from one single prop firm. That's amazing, man. All right. What an interesting price action, right? Absolutely interesting. If I invert this one, if I invert the chart, it looks like a sell-off, right? Yeah. I bet you didn't know that you can invert the chart on TradingView. And now it looks like it wants to sell off. Who knows? Anyway, we have a little bit more than 10 minutes until London Open. I don't know if it will try to go for the Asia high. Come on. Feels like it wants to. Some movement kind of like happening maybe here. Not really sure. It's actually getting closer again. Time to make some coffee, yeah. It's creeping there, but it's not really going through it. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. It's not really going through it. Trying, but it's not going. You know. Look at this. It's back to the range. Absolutely mental. Anyway, we'll see what London will do here. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. I really have no idea. It almost got there. You see that? Almost. Wow. Interesting. It almost got there, yeah. It's trying. Trading Star, hello. Well, I'm just kind of watching what's happening here. Good show, right? Still 8 minutes until London. Yeah, this range is very dangerous. But we'll see what happens here. Interesting how it didn't go through again. I don't know. Maybe it just takes the elevator down. We'll never know. And it's back down into the range. Why am I not surprised at all? Kind of a mind game here. Yeah, we still have like, yeah, how much time? We still have less than 7 minutes until London Open. That would be interesting to see. Oh my god, I'm so tired again. I don't know why. I have to sleep over the weekend. I need to get some rest. But until we are in this range, there's not much to do. So, guys, tell me something good. Some good story until we wait for London Open. Because there's not much to do. Okay. You're trading in your undies. Okay. Well, that's an interesting news. Thank you for adding that to the stream. Okay. Okay. Now we know that. Is that any way related to any kind of price prediction for the market here? Can we use that so we can be bullish or bearish here, or you know, what's the verdict on that? So I mean, how is that useful for our trading? Same there, Benz. Let's go. I asked, yes. I don't believe they're wearing undies. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's going up. Okay. All right. So that means it's going up. All right. What a morning. Okay. We like it. We are exactly in the middle, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised at all on anything here. Bob, hello. Good morning. Waiting for the London Open to show us something. That's what's happening. Nothing extra. Trying to figure out the way. We still have, well, technically 3 minutes, so I don't know if that's gonna do anything for us. By the way, our Hungarian Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, is meeting with President Trump today in the White House. Imagine that, right? World peace, yeah. Good friends. Good fellas, yeah. Our government posted a photo, a picture that the staff, the prime minister and his staff, and some other ministers are, or officials are traveling. I mean, a photo on the airplane, and we had like, I mean, yesterday, I don't know how is it today, but yesterday there were like 6,000 comments. Most of those comments were saying Con Air. Con Air. If you guys saw the movie. And lots of comments like, finally, Hungary became a better place for a small time, for a short time. Now that the prime minister and the staff left the country, finally Hungary became a little bit better. He's been in power almost 16 years. He's a dictator, just saying. He's a dictator. Yeah, almost 16 years. Actually, not 16, 20 years. Because he won an election back in 2000, what was it? 2002 to 2006. And then he won the election again in 2010. And ever since then, he's in control. And he is absolutely built up the perfect banana republic. Justin Wright, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Okay, so here's the London Open in a few seconds. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Bit of a movement, could be going lower as well to sweep some liquidity. Wouldn't be surprised at all on anything. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Maybe nothing. I don't know. Is it gonna go or is it not? How is the mini so far? By the way, I'm kind of checking it. Interesting how it didn't go through still the Asia high. Not the mini, not the micro. Seems like that level is heavily protected. Yeah. You can do some party. All right, Trading Star. That's the way to go. Do the party. By all means. You gotta do some party. Oh, what a London Open here. More indecision. I don't know what's going on anymore here. I really have no idea. I really have no idea. Very interesting. Mirovsky, hello. Good to see you too. How's it going? How's it going? Well, this London low was exciting. This London Open was exciting. But it seems like this is it. This is it. Look at how they are protecting that Asia high. Now it's going to take the elevator down. And we're basically done on this highs. It should be going lower to the 300. It's not able to push it through. So they tried. It's being protected heavily. Some heavy sellers are placed at 340 something. FundingTicks networks. I think they are good. I received payouts from them. I think they're good. Absolutely no issue with them. And they're still running the buy one get one for free promo. So that's kind of a good thing. All right. What's it gonna be, NQ? Yeah, I mean, we're just waiting here. The problem is currently it seems like just a waste of time trying to figure out where this one wants to go. A waste of time and energy in this market. I don't know. Do we have some news in London session? We have nothing. No news. Trading changed me a lot compared to 6 months before, because bad habits gave me a lot of depression and anxiety yeah, basically I don't remember. I felt a good long time. Wow. Trading Star, what changed? What has changed that you know, I mean, in trading wise, what was the thing that helped you to become more profitable in this case? So What I mean is that you're taking payouts from Take Profit Trader, and that's an amazing achievement. What was the main thing that kind of helped you lately to become more profitable? Sizing down, for example, taking less trades, perfecting your entry setup, or looking for something else in the market? I'm genuinely curious, by the way. Finally, we swept that Asia high, by the way. Understanding what trading is. Oh, wow, that's a deep topic. Understanding what trading is. So I'm genuinely asking this. What is trading? We are talking about philosophical questions here, I know. What is trading? What is there to understand in trading? What do we need to understand in trading? Trading is gay. Oh my gosh. I think there's a lot of, I mean, it's a very, this question, I mean, it's not that simple. I think it's super difficult to describe or have an answer for that. So don't worry, trading star, it's not easy to have an answer for that. It's never easy. There's no simple answer for that. Like, what is trading? There's a 180 watching the stream. Can we do a poll and see how many have taken at least one payout? You want me to? Okay, we can do that. You can do a poll. And by the way, sorry guys, by not really doing too much, but look at this price action. It's absolutely untradeable. Also gold. Nothing that we can do with this. Absolutely nothing. And by the way, since you're watching this amazing price action, can you guys please help and push the like button? Have you ever taken at least one payout from props? Got to, hello, welcome. Start poll. There you go. Have you ever taken at least one payout from props? It's anonymous, don't worry guys. It's anonymous. It's art. Malo is saying it's art. Trading is surfing. Okay. Trading is surfing. AD, good to see you, man. Trading is all about patience. Pain and gain if you control your emotions. Mainly micro and you're good. Yeah. I see. Less trades, understanding that our job is not trading, it's managing accounts risk. The money will follow. Like the account. I like it, Malo. Thank you for the answer. Have you noticed today YouTube removed any restrictions from shorts? No likes, no. What? YouTube removed any, oh sorry, restrictions, reactions. No reactions on the shorts? Oh no, I haven't noticed that. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Shenanigan, hello. I've taken payouts, but it's been a dry spell. Price action looks ugly. Yeah, it is. Let's see how we're doing. We have 41 votes. 54% saying currently that no. So 46. Thank you for the honesty, by the way. Thank you. And there's nothing bad about if you haven't taken a payout yet. So there's almost like a 50-50 scenario currently on the poll. Thank you for the answers. Michael Berry, out options on per NVIDIA. He dropped the options. I know how fast will kill me. Yeah, I mean, if we increase the risk, it can definitely destroy the accounts. That's unfortunately the real case, yes. Look at this. This price action is so bad. All right. I'm going to close the poll. Thank you so much for the answers. I think we have a picture. We have 47 votes. Thank you. Almost at 50-50%. Okay. So almost around 50-50. Yeah, so it definitely has a pattern that we all need to go through. Benz, trust me, I have so much patience here. I could be just sitting here not taking any trade. And actually, you know, looking back into this price action here, I have absolutely zero intention to open a trade on NQ. Absolutely zero intention to do anything with NQ. Still kind of looking at gold, nothing there. Zero intention to trade this. Mirovsky passed MyFundedFutures Eval trading with micro only. It took time, but I did it. Let's go. Dude, Mirovsky, I am so happy for that result. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I said this many times during the MyFunded TV shows as well, and here too. Everything changed for me 2024 June. Actually, the first payout, I mean, not the first because I received payout, but the first payout from only trading micros was in July last year. But I started to trade micros 2024 May, June, so May and June. So it took me a couple of weeks, but then definitely less stress. Obviously, it still has some emotions involved, but definitely less stress. Much easier to hold the account even through a losing day. So I was down a couple of $100 a few times, but it was easier to get through because the next day I managed to came back and just continued to trade. Anyway, what I want to say is that sizing down to micros was one of the biggest positive change in my trading, in futures at least. So that was basically one of the biggest positive things that helped me to become more profitable. No trades at all on NQ. Yeah, I mean, this is just terrible. Michael Burry caused the sell-off? Really? Yesterday, you passed the core flex on MyFundedFutures with micros. Original gangster, congratulations. Congratulations Awesome job. I was able to ride 100, 200 points of NQ. Wow. Yes, there you go. There you go. Because you know, original gangster, I think it's true for everyone. When you see the level that you're anticipating that the market wants to hit, whatever that level is that what you're looking for? It could be a pivot point, a swing high, swing low, fair value gap, zone, whatever. But you're anticipating a level that could be hit after a certain movement, like under 100 points. I mean, sorry, around 50 or 100 points. There could be a lot of things happening on the lower time frames. But since you're with low risk and trading micros, you're able to withhold through those peaks and valleys as you know, the 1 minute goes up and down, tries to sweep every single fair value gap along the way. But eventually that price target is going to get hit. And that satisfaction, and I'm not talking about the profit, the dollar amount, but the satisfaction that your target is getting hit and you were able to hold through that trade, that's actually amazing. I think that's the best part in trading, I think. Whoa. Monut Ionutu, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. So that feeling is actually amazing. The satisfaction that you feel that, oh my gosh, the level was correct, the analysis was correct, I was able to hold through the position. The market tried to, you know, they tried to go a little bit like shaking out everybody in that 50 to 100 points of range, but I was able to hold through, and it's only possible with micros. Anyway, sorry, I got carried away of the success of all of you. I get carried away. I'm so happy. Winning points makes no difference. It dollar that matter. Many days, market won't move much, which much in one direction. So riding the wave works only on trading. Yeah, that's true. And that's when we come down to risk management, right? So if the range is pretty much tight, but you have a level, you can still decide to go and scalp a little bit here and there. And obviously then you have to increase the position. Maybe not just 1 or 2 micros, but 5, 6, 7, 8 micros, who knows, maybe even a mini. The problem if you're increasing to a mini, yes, it's less commission, but you might not be able to take a partial, which could be useful in a tight range, right? Or maybe, I don't know, I mean, if the range, well, yeah, if there's a tight range, it might, I would even go with 10 micros instead of 1 mini. 10 micros at least can give me the opportunity to take partials and manage the risk a little bit better instead of just 1 mini, right? I know the commission is more, but break-even, losses, winners, manipulation, missing entries is boring sometimes. It's not dopamine machine. Trade can be an L even. Exactly, Trading Star. Exactly. Well, anyway, we're just waiting. What an amazing price action, right? Amazing. Look at this. Amazing. Absolutely. Let's just look at the past, like, I don't know, 1 hour. Oh, yes. 26 points of range. Thank you, London. Okay. Now, if you look at this closely, this here, the candle on the 5 minute at 20 minutes after midnight, this bearish candle with the wick, and there's another bearish candle. Okay, never mind. This bullish candle actually traded lower than the previous bearish candle, but we still have a low here. So that kind of means that we might be returning back down into 310. Is it possible? I don't know. 300. Can it go down to 310 even? $315. I don't know. I don't know if it can go down. I don't know. The only thing I was saying this because it's not just the fair value gap down here, but I'm sorry, not this one. But there is a the opening of this candle is at 08.50, and that could be hold on. That could be an order block. Can it be really an order block? Can it really go down there? I think it could. Anyway, interesting. For scalping purposes only, but the range is too tight. That's the problem. And there was no pullback. Look at that. So we have liquidity here. The order block starts at 308.50. Huh. Interesting. 308.50 could be good for scalping, but the problem is the range. Yes, you can easily get chopped up. Exactly. With micros, if you can hold the position size, you can survive even if you're a little bit more aggressive in a sideways market. Yes, you can. You can survive. There's a better chance. One day I will join a live stream and explain since I'm trading saga. Yeah, me too. Dude, we're gonna do that. Trading Star. Sure, absolutely, I will let you. Look at that. It's gonna smash through that 308. I'm not in a position, but it's just fun to read the market. You're in a sell stop at 350. Wow. Ultimate, that's awesome. Nasdaq and Dow Jones PLC move from bottom to top and S&P Treasury. So market was waiting. Aha. Okay. Yeah, this Randall, this market is definitely absolutely crazy. Yeah, exactly. Best if you're not sure what you're doing, or if you have some second guesses or doubting yourself, it's best not to trade at all. I'm actually thinking, should I scalp here at least one trade to try to go down to that 308? Should I just do a scalp? The problem is we have a gap here on the micro and on the mini too. It can easily go up there. I'm a little bit scared to scalp. The market conditions are not optimal, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to I'm not gonna trade this. It feels like I'm just forcing myself into something that is not even there. So, and trust me, it took a lot of time to hold myself back from these kind of decisions. So many times I saw a level that, oh my gosh, I think it's gonna go there. Let's just jump in, and it immediately went up there. I don't even know how many times this happened. And even though if it goes to my level now, I need to accept the fact that yes, the level might have been correct, but the risk management would have not been correct. I mean, yeah, because then my stop loss would be here at the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. That's still around the middle of the fair value gap. That kind of means that it's a low probability entry condition, because it can easily retrace back up there to this 1 minute fair value gap, and then we have that liquidity void. So I just explained why it would be a low probability setup to jump into a sell here to target the 308. Anyway, I'm just talking out loud. Oh yeah, gold can actually, that's a choppy one. Yeah, it's doing something like that, Bob. Yeah. I would not be buying here, that's for sure. One thing that is kind of concerns me is that we have a liquidity void up there at 349, which is, well, it's not there on the mini, but it's a tricky one because we're back into this range. NQ can easily go back up there, get some orders on this fair value gap, and you know, but it can also drop down and take orders from this one. As long as we're not out of this range, it's not safe to call out anything, in my opinion. It's just not safe. Hey, don't worry about it, Bob. 5 minute long is coming. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm just actually reading the narrative here, not trading, but I'm curious if it's going to go through that 308 and maybe even go down into this 5 minute fair value gap. So there's a 5 minute fair value gap here and pick up orders from there. That's why I put this level here. That is a 5 minute supply zone, by the way. Look at this. 5 minute, not supply, demand zone. Demand zone. Look at that. Now comes the FOMO. Now comes the FOMO. Yeah, I know. Conditions were not good. There you go. 308 smashed down to the 5 minute fair value gap. Boom. There you go. Tag the 5 minute fair value gap. And thank you so much for watching. That was it. There it goes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. The low of the zone is, by the way, is here. The low of the demand zone is there at 286. 286.75 is the low of the zone. I don't know if it's gonna go through. The mid-level is somewhere here. So now that I am 100% charged with FOMO, what should I do? Option A, smash the screen. Option 2, full port all my funded accounts based on a coin toss. Option 3, drink some Palinka. Option 4, I don't know. Yeah, good. Got it too. None of them. All right. Hey Natasha, good to see you. Don't worry, I'm not doing none of them. Leg day, yes. Let's do a leg day. Option 4 is leg day. We're definitely skipping leg day. So option 5, eat something. Option 4. Okay. Martin is saying option 4. Have fun buying a new monitor. Yes. No, that and anyway, it's good to read the market like this. It's kind of cool. So we have another fair value gap. There's nothing down there. Actually, you know, hold on. Okay, never mind. There's another zone down there. This here. This is a demand zone down there. There's a demand zone. 5 minute. Is it a demand zone? 5 minute. Why am I seeing this only now? It is a demand zone. Okay. It's an absolutely valid demand zone. 36 points. Wow. Okay. The good news is there are no retracements up there into that fair value gap. But that's a 5 minute demand zone for sure. Right around midnight. So we are in premium. We smashed this demand zone here. So this is, we can delete this. It's not valid anymore. Now we are retracing. Are we going to continue lower? Option 3, drink some palinka on stream. Yeah. All of the above. Invite Natasha to the stream. Why, we can do that. We're out. Touch me now, reverse up like that. Nice. Good morning, Israel. Good to see you, Pinion Mendez Israel. Welcome. 20 squats with some good weight. I have enough good weight on my stomach, don't worry. I have all the good weight on my stomach. Oh, you have the nice Porsche 911. Nice. So the Lambo is gone. What ruins many aspiring traders is one day past Eval's no consistency. Yeah, that's a problem. The 1 day pass can actually get you into some very bad habits if you don't know how to control that. So I think if you're an experienced trader, you know what to do when there's a 1 day pass evaluation account, and you know what to do after you pass that account. So yes, you can get a 1 day pass account with Bulenox Apex. It's possible. I think with Lucid too, right? But those bad habits that can stay, that can make you a little bit, you know, that can make things a little bit difficult. I'm marking out demand zones too in order to take long for a zone move in such momentum. Any questions? Nice. Let's go, Ray. Awesome. Yeah, so the Lambo is bye-bye. It's fighting at 3 for no buyers, then sellers step in. Yeah. Feels like it wants to go down to that 249. My only issue is there was no liquidity sweep here along the way down. It feels like it wants to drop, by the way. Maybe what I can do is I can jump into small short position. Let's check it. All the way down to 255. Is it possible? 255. Yeah, 255. That would be good. All right, jumped into a short. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I have to put a stop here. I'm looking for that demand zone. Looking for the demand zone, and I might even add to this position. We'll see. Trying to take early profit before it gets there. But hold on. 127 ticks. Yeah, it's only a 1-to-1 trade, but it's good. Maybe I will add one more micro to this if it goes higher. I don't know. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. And I'm struggling with position size. Go watch the last couple of days Tom segment. Oh, thank you so much, Maritimes. Thank you. Maritime, sorry. Thank you so much for the kind comment. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Oh, hey, thank you. How can I connect the platform? Alex, thank you first of all for the support. Thank you so much. It depends on which platform you're using. If it's Quantower, you have to first download. It's going to be a Rhythmic connection, I think. You have to download the Rhythmic Trader application and sign the data agreement. And then with the same credentials on Quantower, you go to connections and you choose Rhythmic, and it should be in the list. Funded Futures Network should be in the list. And you just use the credentials. I think they email it to you, or maybe it's on the dashboard. Depending on which platform are you using, because I only use Quantower with Rhythmic. I'll be happy with them making. Yeah. I'm happy if you guys are making profits. Look at this very dirty, nasty move here. Save my ass with this sell full port. Let's go. Full ported on the short. Natasha full ported. Gold pushing. Let's see. You're welcome. So you have to, if you're on Rhythmic connection, you need to sign the data agreement. Okay, that's important. Look at this. It's going back up there. So yeah, one of the reason why I said this is because, hold on, my stop loss might be in the way. Okay, there's a fair value gap here, so it could be taking up some orders from that spot at 312-ish area, which is still all right. I'm not happy about it, but it can happen. trying to figure out what would have been the possible best entry for this one. I think it kind of wants to go back up there to 309. That's good for me, but I'm not going to move my stop for now. Even if it takes me out on this one, it's perfectly okay. I just don't want to move the stop. I don't want to move this. I'm not risking too much. I'm risking like 112 or 120 bucks on this trade per account, so that's absolutely perfectly okay for me. I thought that we're gonna go for that demand zone lower. Can't win them all. Let's go. Swing trading. Yeah, trend lines, you know, it's only proper that you only have to do proper risk management and it's great. All right. I have to take a phone call. I'll be back. If it hits the stop, it hits the stop. I'll be right back and I have to take care of something. Okay, we're back. What's happening? The market actually crashing down? No, not yet. Okay, it's fine. Hello, there is Mohammed. What's up? Okay, tagging the 300 again. What is going on with this market? Optimat, good to see you. Oh no, it's going back up there. So it's picking up liquidity from that fair value gap here. If it goes through, I'm perfectly okay for getting out from this trade, because then it seems like it just wants to go higher, which is perfectly fine. Oh no, we're hitting the stop here. Why market? It's just not ideal to trade. Rotation, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna go higher. Too late now, right? It's too late. But if it goes higher, where can we go on the 5 minute? Definitely above my stop, that's for sure. Yeah, repricing the 1 minute here. I'm not moving my stop. I'm perfectly okay with this. No. No, please. Please, thank you. No. 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 Don't do this. Thank you. Please. That's gonna do it. Thank you. Please, no. Please have mercy. Please. No. It's not helping. Michael, hello. Welcome. Good to see you. I mean, the zone was looking absolutely great. Unfortunate that it's just, you know, going back up there. I think it looks absolutely amazing down there. What a push here. A little bit disappointed. A little bit. It's gonna go through my stop. So V-shaped recovery, yeah. It has to go through all the way up to 26 at least. This is not the best London session. Let's just agree on that. This is not going to be our best London session, right? Yeah, we'll see a pre-market open, so who knows? Until then, it's just going to go high. Yeah, there you go. I just want to get done with this stop loss now. Really, just go on, go to the 20s, and let's get through with this. But if not, then please just take the elevator down. How does it feel? Absolutely great. I mean, it's really a great feeling. I mean, the secret, according to Mark Douglas, and I kind of agree, is when you put on the trade, you should not be carrying at all if the stop loss hits your, I mean, if the market hits your stop loss. So I should be having a totally neutral feeling, which at this moment, because my only risking about 120 bucks on each of these accounts, I am completely okay with that. At least I will know that I tried the demand zone. It didn't go down there just yet, so I have my answer. Whatever happens, I'm definitely going to win on this trade. So when it hits my stop loss, it's a win, because then I will know. So the market wants it or not, I'm just going to win this trade, because I will know my answer. And the information is much more valuable here. So it's either way, it's a winning trade. I want this. There's hope. Yeah. But honestly, I think it's gonna go higher, up to the 20s. Yeah. I don't know what's it doing here, but it needs to finish up this recovery and go higher. I'm not giving up. Trust me, if this takes me out, I might even be looking for a second chance if it would start to drop. Who knows? I'm okay with this. I'm completely okay on this one. All right, see you later, 80. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, we'll see what 10 a.m. will hold. We still have time until that, 7 minutes, so. No, shoulda, coulda, you know. We're taking the loss and moving on. That's what it's all about. Should be pushing back to the 20s, by the way. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Hate to lose because I love my win rate so much. Yeah, I mean, the win ratio, yeah. If you have a good win rate, it's not the best feeling to lose or have a lower win ratio. The year so far is doing great. Well, it's definitely better than I expected. I'm at $67,000 or $68,000 in withdrawals from trading, and my expenses are still below 30,000. I think it's $28,000 or $29,000 this year, the expenses. So I'm in net profit overall in trading this year, which is definitely much better than last year. So I know what to do. I know how to scale up. I'll try to scale up as much as possible. But yeah, I'm definitely, this year has been, there was some slow months, right? Last month was good. May was awesome. April was awesome. April, May, and last month was absolutely great. Hey, thank you, Ashray. Yeah, I remember you were here. So lots of time passed since then, and I'm super happy to see you. And yeah. Trade market last few days. Delta is fake, I'm positive. Well, we always have these kind of days, right? Like the market is not really showing what it really wants to do. We used to have these days. Come on. Something needs to happen here. Yeah, I was expecting cleaner moves as we move into, you know, October and November. I thought that October and November we're gonna have, you know, those clean, beautiful price action moves, but instead we have a lot of dirty action here. The longer it stays unclear, the better move will be later. Ah, most important things. During an unclear conditions, yes. Yeah, I agree. ChatGPT tells me institutions are rotating books. Looks like we are due to a bigger pullback short term. Wow, that's an interesting observation. Huh. That's good. Thank you for sharing. Every time I'm looking for buy to 380 under 290. Let's see. We still have less than 2 minutes until pre-market opens, so I'm actually curious too. Now definitely a leg day. Yeah, you know, missed my perfect move there. Now it was not such a perfect move, but anyway, missed my level. Now, you know, doing a negative trade here, it's gonna be a leg day, right? I just made myself a leg day. Blue Ocean 9, people trade the bigger stocks on it in overnight hours. Really? All right. 38 seconds, 35 seconds. Just saying that there's like a 98% chance that, there you go, that it's gonna hit my stop. You know, all it takes is just a spike at the market, of the pre-market open, and that's it. I like that emoji there. Oh my gosh, 25k real money. Here we go, pre-market open. Not much is going on yet. Yeah, leg. That's a sexy one. There you go, leg. Oh no, we lost connection. We lost connection. No, the market makers. Okay, where can I see this? I have to get another chart. I lost connection on okay, we got it back. Maybe, yeah, on trade day there was a connection issue. It's the market makers. Oh, well. Suspension block. 328. On the 1 minute. No. No, it's not a suspension block. At least, no, it's not. It's not. There's no gaps in between. It's just a simple fair value gap here. Yes, I'm short, but I'm not satisfied with the current position of this. I think it's just picking up orders to push it up there to the 20s. This can change any second. There you go. Now it can push it to the 20s. No. Actually, I have an appointment I have to be at, so I don't even know what to do with this position. I can maybe babysit this one if I want to, I guess. Maybe. I have faith. We still have our demand zone down there. Let's go. I wish it could be so simple like this. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go. It's alive. Well, I have a 5-minute demand zone down there, which starts at 252.25 on the micro. My TP is at 50, a little bit higher. 55.75 is my TP. So that's why, basically. And it's the good news is that it's basically almost at midnight level, so we are in premium. Why not? The bad news is that I don't know how much time do I have. In 25 minutes, I have to be at the other side of the city because I have an appointment. So I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, the inside bar strategy. That was an interesting one. Kiss midnight goodnight, who knows? You knew I'm gonna say it. Or who? Maybe not me. Rescheduled. I can't reschedule. It's impossible to reschedule. It's impossible. Oh man. Okay. Wow. It's not because I care too much about this position. I care about getting into the appointment. So, okay, I'm gonna give 3 or 4 more minutes into this just to see what's happening, and I'm gonna leave the trade on. By the way, whatever happens, okay, I'm gonna leave this trade on and see if 55.75 is gonna get taken. That's gonna be the TP on this. 55.75. All right. I'm super busy. Fame and money. We'll see. We'll see. It's going down. It's going down. Maybe not. Ladies and gents, I'm so eager to stay, but I'm afraid I might have to leave. All right, so I'm going to leave the stop loss 320.50 and my TP at 255.75, but I have to leave because there's an appointment. I have to be there, cannot reschedule. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, who knows what's gonna happen. If I lose this one, I'm perfectly okay with this. I just thought that we have some fun for the stream, so thank you again. I'll be back for my funded TV today, and on my channel here too we'll have a New York session. Thank you for being here. If you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the TOMSABO code up there. It's good for all these platforms: TRADEIFY, FundingTicks, Lucid Trading, Tick Trader, Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, of course. Apex still Apex is back to 70% off and $40 lifetime activation fee. So check it out if you will. Bulenox still at 75% on option 2 accounts too. Anyway, lots of sales going on still. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I really do. God bless you, everyone. And I'll be back later. All right. Cheers. God bless. Be safe.